Last person to go down the ladder on video was Rover. They go up and down it every day, but I missed the video. Soon I will assign a camera to the location. That is my friend, Supergirl. Is this Rover coming? Is this Rover? You want to come up my leg? It's been a while. Oh no, she's like, I don't want to come up your leg. Ew. No, she doesn't even want my nuts. She's like, everything about you is gross, Amy. I hate your leg. I hate your fingers. I don't really care for your nuts. But I might be able to get her to go down the ladder. Here comes someone. You gonna come up the ladder? Ruby? No. Here's how many nuts I put out for her. Might be Yang. Every now and again I see one that I think, is that Yang? And she lives in the right place and she's got a compact little self about her. That was a woodpecker took one. Blue jays just love the peanuts and the shells. I know I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know if they have blue jays. But if they don't, or if they don't know yet, peanuts in the shell and blue jays are like, it's like they've all just gone to the pub and they're watching a sports game. I wish I had videoed the look on Rover's face. I just gave her 2 hickory nuts. She is not leaving my foot, and she's making sure I don't give any out to anybody else. But they're just getting hazelnuts. She's like, these are mine. These are all mine. I know. Rover gets the hickory nuts. They're from, I keep getting confused, either 2023 or 2024. I just can't, I don't know if they're 1 year old or 2 years old. But I remember very clearly it was a rainy day. All the squirrels were inside. And I was running around all over the yard. I was running around picking them up, putting them in plastic bags. And I've still got them. Now Rover has them. Has these 2. But the hickory nuts just didn't happen this year. There was tons and tons of acorns. But the hickory nuts, no. The black walnuts, some, but not like 3 years ago. Where like the black walnuts, you had to wear a helmet just to walk through the yard. Seriously, like guys would come over to work on stuff and we were like, put your hoodie up. And they thought we were kidding at first till they got bonked on the head. And then they're like, oh yeah, this hurts. This hurts. Gravity, you look at black walnut's pretty heavy to begin with, as far as nuts go, but you add gravity to that and how tall these trees are, oh my god, distance plus gravity plus a nut and it hits your head and oh my god, it hurts. I had top of my car look like Swiss cheese. That car's gone. Rover worked on it. I have a video where Rover did some mechanic work on that one. I heard Rover come in first, and I came over, I thought it would be Rover. And I don't know who this is. They're standing like a, what are those things called? Gargoyle, like a gargoyle, guarding the nuts. I was off doing other things and I had the door open. And it's so nice when you come in and there's just like nutshells all over the ground and you know people have been enjoying themselves. Hey there, it's your brown feet. Were you getting some water? Yeah. Sorry, he tried to give me the handshake and I pulled away. Here's Floppy Doodle. Oops, sorry Floppy. Because he's got a peanut gallery here. You need another one, Mr. Brown Feet? Mr. Brown Feet's a little shove. I'm barely touching you. This might be Yang, Brown Feet's sister. She has a Yang-like face, and she's willing to be around Brown Feet, even though it's mating times. I see them together sometimes, and that's the only way I know who Yang is. I'm just so bad at recognizing her. But I think she's still around because Brown Feet and her still pal around. There we go. Basically, the decision criteria came down to, do you live in the house and I have to face you, not having gotten you a gift? If yes, you get a gift. If not, you're on hold. So I got a bunch of people on Christmas gift hold. They're gonna get them late. Gray Bob just showed up, and I realized I haven't seen Gray Bob in days. So that's a relief. That's a relief I didn't even know, for a stress I didn't even know I had. So that's good. It's good when you can relieve stresses you don't know you have. Somebody down the ladder. Here's Red. Red! One time this guy took from my hand. You want to try take it? There you go. He's a little bit brown footy there. He's got a little bit of brown foot to him. And then here's Floppy Doodle. Hi, Floppy Doodle. Floppy, what do I get my parents for Christmas? God, I have no idea. The only thing I saw, I happened to come across something on the internet of something I could make woodworking wise for them that they would probably like, but I can't make it in time. At this point, I can't even order something already made in time. Yikes. Maybe next year. I just cannot get over the faith that Biscuit has in me. She has more faith in me than I have in myself. Like, I went to the store. She was here when I left. I didn't expect her to be here when I got back. I'll have to come up with something else. Here's Red. So beautiful. I've done things on the Milwaukee before. That's the Milwaukee Shockwave driver extender. I want to show the value of that. I think, look, let's see if I can. This is a little flimsy. See if I can hold this flimsy box still to show how flimsy my addition is. Right there. Okay, see how that's moving? All right, see how that's moving? That's moving back and forth. Okay, now here's what went on. I was lazy when I did this box and I didn't get the Milwaukee out. I've got the screws down here too far away, I think, from the support. So now I'm going to use the Milwaukee, put screws right up underneath, which only this can allow to do because the bulk of the drill won't allow it. Where did the drill go? It's hard to demonstrate a driver extension when you left your drill inside. All right, so here's the drill. If I had wanted to put holes right there, it just wouldn't. All this stuff's going to get in the way as I drill down. So I'm going to use the extension. I hope this box stays still here when I do this, but here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is one thing, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. You just kind of got to try it a few times. When I say it didn't help much, I'm going like this. See, that isn't what I was hoping for. So it could be the problem. Well, my physics were off. That did not fix it. I put another one right under. It's still doing this. So now what I'm going to do is a support beam. I was going to get the support beam, of which I've decided to change its location, and along comes Flappy. Flappy Doodle. Pippi was just here for one. I thought she'd be back for another. I don't know where Pippi went. We're having an incredible day. It's a total reprieve. That's why I'm getting stuff done and everyone's happy out here in Squirrel Land. Here's Rover, just in time for me to show how lucky I got. Rover, do you want to do the demo on how lucky I got? I'm just gonna do the nut demo. Okay, well, she's demoing the nuts. She loves, they all love when the ones who know me, when I do construction, it's like an invite to come hang out. So here, that's all I did. And it squared it off. It's not wobbly now. Now the only thing wobbly is the base of it. Let me see if I can hold that still. I don't know if I can. Anyway, this is solid now. So that's good. Another last minute consideration. I could just come in there and set up shop. So I'm gonna put one of these across and do like that. All right, well, there it is with it, all its touch up and everything. I gotta go inside and get the drills for some stupid reason. I took it inside. It's pretty deluxe, isn't it? It's for a cheap little piece of, the original box was like $50, and then I built onto it. And this is the first one where there's not a double decker over here. So there's like a nice big, just because these squirrels are so big, give them an area they can just stand. These $50 ones, nobody's ever gonna move in. Before I put the stuff in, I'm gonna show. Look at that. I guess I should have brought a tape measure is what I should have brought, but it's like nothing in here. You can't live in here unless you want to feel like you're living in a box. It's the depth that, and this video isn't showing it very well. Does that kind of show it? Look at that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine living like the head of a screwdriver? No. So it's good though, because it means hopefully no one moves in and they just keep using these as hides, which was their intention. I like the way the glass is in that one. It's actually plastic, but we can pretend it's glass. Here's White Tip. We're just going to enjoy the back view of her while I wait for someone to walk by before I can show what I really want to show. But I don't want to call attention to it, because you know how it is. Some people hate. Believe it or not, like, who could hate White Tip? You know, she is just the sweetest girl on the planet. But there are haters, aren't there? Yep. I actually had a comment, like a negative comment within the past couple days. It was not Christmas cheer. It was something about these animals. Oh, lousy rodents, that was the term. And it's like, you know, yikes. Here's what I wanted to show. Look at how narrow these, so this is the depth. This is what I was trying to show. Look at White Tip. There she is. Hey, White Tippy. There's all of her in her winter bulk, because they have to bulk up here because it's winter. You're gonna die if you don't put some weight on you. So they put weight on, and then these boxes are just so narrow. That one we saw, this is the same brand that we saw. It's a big around box, but there's video of Rover in one of them, could barely move around. She'd never make it in one of these. So I don't think anybody's going to move into these good anyway, because some places just need to be hides. They need to be a place where someone can go run in and save their life. That's what these are for. Also, they're just fun lookouts. Like, they love this one. I'm hoping they also love this one and just hang out. I put an observation deck on that one since they really love the observation deck on this one. And yeah, we'll just see how that goes. I'm calling it the Home 2 Suite. There's not much interest there. They like to hang out on the branches near it, but I'm just happy knowing they have somewhere to go if they need to.